Okay, pepperheads and chili freaks. This is Slade again. My sidekick Tim had to go, and Chris from Joyner's Hot Pepper Powders requested, dared, challenged me to go ahead and do another video. The last two videos were some really good peppers that had a very low to medium heat level in them. So, Chris, I don't know if you're just trying to kill me or not, but yeah, I'm gonna do what is supposed to be a very hot pepper this time, and that is the Naga Morich. It's a beautiful red color, smooth skin, kind of wrinkly, and a very nice size for some of the Naga Moriches I've seen. This one here is one of the largest ones I've seen. Like I've stated it before, Chris, I don't know if he's using steroids on his peppers or not. That's just a joke, but he told me it was the worms. So we'll see. I'm inclined to believe him. Okay, now this thing is just very wet on the inside. Has a nice red pinkish placenta in it. Quite a few seeds. I've got to get my lighting fixed and all this, you really can't see the placenta and all because of that light the way it is. But let me get the seeds out of this thing, and there's some really nice seeds in here. The placenta doesn't go all the way down the pepper like some of the past ones did, and I'm not sure if it's just the genes of the pepper, or the variety of the pepper, that kind of thing. Not real 100% sure on that, but a few of the peppers that I've done here lately from him have just had a very long placenta vein, and it was kind of cool looking. This here's got a decently long placenta, but not that placenta that I've been seeing. It just goes from the top all the way, has that vein, it just goes all the way down the pepper. This one here, I can smell it a little bit, from my little plate here where I'm putting the seeds. Smells hot. It smells like a typical hot pepper. In which I'm kind of glad to be doing a third pepper tonight. I've got to get through his box of peppers. He's going to be sending me some more peppers and some powders that he's got ripening up, and then I've got some reviews to do for a few other people, so I've got to try to kill myself. So here we are. Ow, that hurt. I cut my finger earlier today, and I just got some capsaicin oil on that cut, and woo-wee! Dip it in milk later. Maybe it'll work. Okay, anyway, the Naga Morich. And here we go again with a sweet flavor in the beginning. Nice sweety flavor. Sweet, almost what I couldn't even, other than sweet, I couldn't even tell you. Starting a good heat on the tongue. Right there in the back of the throat. It's building. Definitely hotter than the other peppers I've done tonight. Got the eyes watering. I'm not wearing a do-rag in this video. I had a couple of people ask me if I had hair. And what, you know what, I somehow got it in my eyes. Be right back. I gotta wet my rag. It's getting hotter. Now my sinuses are starting to do their thing. Still building. It's got a real brutal eye burn. I didn't get the hiccups on this one. That's how I do it. Chris, this is a hot pot. And no, I will not do a fourth. Really hurt me here on the back of the throat. I think it's peaked. Nice flavor in the beginning. I can't tell you how hot the flavor was, or not hot the flavor was, but it was a very sweet flavor. It borderlined, I believe, on that, I want to say, that floral kind of taste. It's got the back of the lips burning, a little bit on the tongue, but definitely in the top of the throat. Got a couple people trying to message me. Better close that. Yeah, Chris, this will make a very nice powder. And in case you don't know, Chris is the owner of Joyner's Hot Pepper Powders. Once again, you can contact him. His information is going to be below in the description. I'm sure he'll leave a comment, maybe explaining a little bit more about the pepper. And yes, folks, I do have hair. I lost my train of thought. I'm on the downside of the heat now. Throat's not quite hurting as bad, but it's still there. But you can contact Chris. Tell him Slade sent you, and ask him what kind of fresh pods he's got, and he'll be more than happy to box you up some. I wouldn't even know what to tell you a price is, but he'll box you up a box of one type of pepper, or if you want a variety, he'll do you a variety of peppers. He's real easy to work with, and he's just a really super nice guy. So, contact him. Okay, it's really gone down now. It's still there, but it's not near as hot or painful on the back of the throat as it was. The lips are still a little bit tingly. The eye burn's gone. Yeah, I mean, that was just a very good pepper. A very, very good pepper. Now I know it seems like, I'm posting a lot of videos, but as I said, I've got to get through this box of peppers. I've got a few other peppers to review for a couple of friends, and I don't want them to spoil. I've got them in a very, very cold refrigerator. They're not freezing, but it's just extremely cold, and that'll just keep them a little fresher a little bit longer. I don't know when it was I got this box of pods, but every one of them in there is still very firm. Cut them open, none of the seeds have started to turn or anything, so they're very good peppers. And I will suggest, if you do get a lot of peppers, some people have asked me, and of course there are a lot of reviewers out there that are really so much better at this than me. I talked to a lot of people on thehotpepper.com and then over at chiligrowers.com, and keep them as cold as you can get them without freezing is the best thing for them. And if you are going to freeze some peppers, a lot of people say, you know, they come out a little mushy when you take them out of the freezer. But I was told to vacuum pack, okay, get all that air out of them without just totally flattening the pods, and they'll keep better that way. And it makes sense. As long as there's no air in there, there's no chance of frostbite or freezer burn or, you know, anything else happening to them. So for what it's worth, those are my suggestions. I even, when I get peppers, I put them in vacuum pack bags and I put them in the refrigerator. Like I said, try to keep that air off of them. So the heat's about gone. It was a delicious pepper. I don't know what else to say about it. It had a good heat, had a great heat to it. A little bit of a burn and pain in the back of the throat, but that went away. So yeah, I don't know how to say it again, but it's just an excellent pepper. I just love that flavor in the beginning. I'll most definitely have to grow these next year. So with that being said, I'm going to sign off here. You guys have a really good evening, and peace. I'll catch you up on the flip side.